Boys are back.
Yes, sir.
Boys are back. What it do?
What the boys are?
The boys are back in town.
Come on, man. CTE be tearing with
Oh,
his
my
ass
God.
up.
Hey man,
Yeah. But what?
I don't have CTE, bro.
But, I mean, do we know?
I don't have CTE.
Do we know is hilarious.
Do we know?
Do we
Yeah, we
know?
know. I don't have CTE.
Do we know?
Don't speak
is
at all.
hilarious.
Do we know? Jeff,
Yes, sir.
nice seeing you back, bro. Lead dogs.
Man, lead dogs.
Till we up out of
Till
here.
we up out.
You better damn
Yes,
know.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Give me a winner or loser of the week.
Back, man.
You
Just
back.
back pawing at a high level.
Yeah.
You know. Thanks for everybody for the well wishes and
Yeah.
all that good shit, man.
Sure.
We good. We back
Yeah.
rolling.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What about you, Weezy?
What?
Oh man.
No.
What is it?
See what I'm saying?
Do we know? Do we know?
Been doing this since day one.
Yeah, I'm saying, do we know?
I've been doing this since day one. Say 2014. It ain't nothing changed. It ain't CTE.
Do we know? You know, CTE. Never mind. Anyway, who is your winner or loser of the week, buddy?
Oh, my loser of the week is Kyrie Irving. It's rough on him.
Yeah, it goes without saying.
Yeah, it's been rough on Kyrie.
We all know a Kyrie Irving.
We all know one. We know one Kyrie Irving, boy. Yeah.
You got to watch their Fire Stick recommendations.
You got to watch the algorithm. It starts seeing you some woo, boy.
We all know a Kyrie.
Woo, boy.
Sure
That's
do.
Yes,
did you
Lord.
know?
Yeah,
whatever the comments start with, did you know?
Mm-mm.
Brother, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm
brother.
all right.
And they all was born during the pandemic.
Yeah.
The pandemic messed them.
Nah, they almost got you.
Now they almost did me.
Yeah. You were
Yeah.
conspiracy Weezy. You were part of the African Susu, allegedly.
Got you.
Allegedly.
They got my dog with this.
African Susu got me. I never forget him for the African Susu shit. Yeah, I never forget. I never forget for that African Susu.
My
shit.
winner or loser of the week is the G League, man. For the first time, the NBA G League salaries will now be over $40,000 per player, up from $37,000 since forming a union in 2020. G League salaries have increased by over $5,000. I like it. Huge deal. Shout out to the G League.
So each player get over 5,000 now.
Oh, man. See
what I'm saying, cameraman? How you missed that? You missed all of that.
I didn't hear what you said.
Matter of fact, let's just get going. Let's go.
I didn't hear that.
I see.
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full sport press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother? Salute to you, bro.
Tank dog salute.
Hey, big salute.
Yeah.
Double salute.
You the home run with that salute, dude.
That's crazy. How's everybody?
Wonderful, man.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I couldn't be better.
Couldn't be better, Weezy.
Yeah.
Couldn't be better.
You got your braids out. I'm fresh, too.
Yeah.
Fresh braids.
Couldn't be better.
Yesterday?
Probably, yeah.
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 Fresh braids.
Shout out
And
to
you
you.
got a little HT.
A little bit.
Little
Getting
HT.
there.
Yeah.
You getting there.
Little HT. Coach
Say
Locke
that.
got the HT, but you got some HT.
Oh, yeah, because like I got that shit they pay for.
Yeah, most
it's true.
definitely. Episode 442, we're handing out awards for the start of the 2022 NBA season.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe
Let's
it.
kick it out, Jeff. Best of the week. What you got, buddy?
Big fight announced.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Plant versus the Mexican monster Benavidez.
I didn't know that was his nickname.
That's his nickname.
I mean, you're a beast.
Oh man. Powerful puncher. Canelo ducked him for at least 2 years.
Yeah.
I give up to Caleb Plant. He's probably going to lose this one,
Mm-hmm.
but I give it to him for actually taking a big fight and taking a chance.
Right.
The winner's probably going to get Canelo later on in 2023.
Yeah.
Big fight to start the year off. Love to see it.
Big deal. Weezy, what you got? Best of the week, buddy.
Best of the week, man, for me is seeing Derrick Henry actually take over a football game.
Yeah, he went crazy.
He took over a football game.
Yeah, for sure. They
No
done,
lie to tell there.
yeah, nah, they got me winning in gas money house, man. I've been rolling with them Titans.
You been rolling with
Yeah,
them.
for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Yeah, they took care of me.
Let's see if you take them this week.
We'll see. We'll see. More to come.
Yeah.
Tune in. Yeah, my best of the week is real fans. A fan bought Lamar Odom's NBA championship rings for $36,000 and $78,000 and gave them back to Lamar Odom. Dog.
That's what's up.
It's a real one, man.
Yeah.
Now this is the thing. I can see Lamar Odom repawning those
You
again.
gonna sell them
Right,
again,
yeah,
bro.
right back. But that's dope, man. They're a real fan. Man, you know how mad they dude gonna be?
He said, "Shh, I
Man.
get right back on
Man.
another one."
Yeah, nah, for sure. Right back with another. Inflation that's gonna be 50 and an 80. Woo, that's
Come
gonna be
on, Lamar.
nasty. Come on,
Damn,
real fan.
Lamar,
Come on,
man.
Lamar. Damn, worst of the week.
Lamar down to 1580. That's good money to him.
Anyway, worst of the week, Weezy. What you got, man?
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough. Oh, worst of the week, man, is Tennessee Vols fans.
Oh, they're the worst.
Oh,
They are on a ride right now
Oh.
that
I hate it.
they have, yeah.
No, I get
I
it.
get
They
it,
haven't
and I get it. That's why you can't talk about them.
They ain't been good since 1999. I understand.
But they act like they have though.
But they think and they speak like they won. They act like Alabama. They
No.
speak like they Alabama.
They act like
Peyton Manning didn't win a national championship.
he sure did.
T. Martin won that. Peyton got the street. T. Martin didn't get the
Stop.
street.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Don't forget.
No,
don't
they act
Don't
like
ever forget Lil Bruh now.
Don't forget. Can't forget Lil Bruh now.
they act like Tennessee fans act like they're in that top 4 every year.
Every year.
Nah.
They've been sorry. They've been real sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, though, Jeff.
Uh-huh.
Y'all had to choose between that coach,
Nah, I mean, we
Josh
got the wrong
Heupel,
coach. Got the wrong
and
coach.
Norvell.
Got the wrong coach.
Y'all got the wrong one.
Got the wrong one.
Because if y'all would have had dude,
Nah, they didn't want Josh Hype. They didn't want Josh Hype.
We should have.
and I'm telling you, Tennessee, y'all better lock his ass down because Oklahoma on the door. He went to Oklahoma from Oklahoma. Listen,
Yeah, you gonna give him what he want.
and they're going to give him exactly what he want. My worst of the week is Fabulous, man, on Halloween.
I haven't given mine yet.
My bad. Go ahead.
My worst of the week, cameraman. Last week's show. As much as I enjoyed,
That's why you were so serious
as
about it.
much as I enjoyed last week's show, zoom in, please. All right. Luka Doncic should definitely have been number 1
But he
on
wasn't.
the list. And LaMelo Ball should have definitely been number 7 on the list.
No, he wasn't.
Here's why. First time All-Star. Speaking of
this all
LaMelo,
over
leading his
again.
team to the playoffs for the first time. And James Harden, whom wore a fat suit, apparently, during the beginning of the season, oft injured James Harden, was number 7 on the list. Now, Weezy, I commend you. You put up a great fight. You did
tried.
everything you could do. But somehow, LaMelo Ball was not on the list. Luka Doncic was not number 1. I can't believe I'm actually fighting for Luka. And Trae Young was number 5.
So,
How on earth? Glad you asked.
nah,
man.
man. My
Nah, he
worst.
can tell his list.
That's all good.
He can tell his
just
list.
went through his whole list.
Tell your list, y'all.
The only change is James Harden is not number 7. LaMelo is number 7. Trae Young is 4, not 5. CP is 5. And Luka is 1 and Steph is 2.
No,
and John Morant's 3. Trey is 4. CP's 5. GG is 6.
You made a
and
bad
LaMelo
bet
is
2
7.
weeks ago, bro. You made a bad bet about the percentages in the shitter right now.
You talking about Trey?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my he's still winning. He's kicking ass. I tell you what I ain't wrong about. They gonna be top 3 in the East. I ain't wrong about that.
No, y'all not.
Shh.
No, y'all
You been
not.
watching?
Bro,
You been watching?
bro.
Who
listen
we
what I'm
worried
trying
about?
to-
Who we worried about?
Anyway.
Just be honest. How hard was
It's
it? No, you be quiet. How hard was it for you to that show?
I threw my phone 3 times. 3 times. Absolutely threw my phone 3 times. It was rough.
Yeah,
I love the show. I hate not being here, number 1.
All this is gonna get cut anyway.
Yeah. I hate not being here.
You want me to stutter? Nah, I don't give a shit.
But I hate not being
Cut it.
here. But I love the show. But definitely threw my phone 3 times.
My worst of the week. It's Fabulous, man, on Halloween. Dressed up as O.J. Simpson, full jersey and pads, in a Bronco, for a Bronco. Yeah.
A white one.
A white for a Bronco at that. And then performed in a full outfit at a Halloween party.
He's not Fab. He's OJ. That's what he said.
Oh, yeah. And here's the thing about Fab. It's my guy. Everybody that knows me knows Fab's my guy. But
Yeah.
it's rough watching. It's like kind of watching Dwayne Wade when he's in Chicago right now. Rough. It's rough.
It's AI in Detroit right now for Fab.
Pat Ewing in Seattle.
Ooh, Hakeem in Toronto.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Just nasty work.
Barkley in Houston.
GP in Boston.
Oh,
Shaq with the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaq with the Celtics.
Shaq with the Celtics.
Oh,
Man, that's
God.
rough. Tough to watch.
Shout out to fam, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you gonna
Why the pads?
He
And
was-
white forces. Put some cleats on.
you gotta go full outfit. You gonna do it?
But let Fab tell her he's still the freshest dude walking.
J-Ho.
Yes,
You ready
sir.
to talk about the Heisman?
Let's
do
get it out of contention this week. Bryce Young, you're out of contention.
Wow.
DTR still on the sidelines. Out of here. Stetson Bennett, we're gonna holler at you. You got a way to make it up though.
change.
It can
It can
change.
change.
Yes. So speaking of change, number 4 on the list, we have USC sophomore quarterback Caleb Williams. He's plus 1,400 right now. 5 touchdown passes, 411 yards through the air. Put Caleb Williams back in the mix, guys. It was his first 400-yard game of the season, second straight 5 touchdown outing, 24 tosses, 1 pick. That's top 4 numbers. Yep.
He's just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore. Up next, the number 9 ranked USC Trojans at home against Cal. The Trojans are favored by 21 points, cameraman. What we doing? Take that point. You got to take the damn point. Number 3 on the list, we have Michigan running back sophomore Blake Corum. He's plus 1,400. There might not be a more valuable player in college football than Blake Corum. He managed his 5th straight 100-yard performance and his 14th touchdown on Saturday in a win over Michigan State this week. They have the number 5 ranked Michigan Wolverines on the road against Rutgers.
Yeah.
Michigan is favored by 26 points.
Michigan might be the best team in football.
Michigan tough.
Yeah,
It'll be
Michigan
a tough
tough.
out.
Yeah.
Number 2 on this list, Ohio State quarterback C.J. Stroud, plus 200. He lost his lead atop the Heisman race for his first time this season, despite throwing for 354 yards and a touchdown. Ohio State just looked a little bit sluggish until the second half. Up next, the number 2 Buckeyes on the road at Northwestern. Ohio State is favored by 38 points.
They mess around cover.
Yeah, every week. And number 1 on the list, Tennessee quarterback senior Hendon Hooker, plus 100. The new Heisman frontrunner after his multi-touchdown outing against Kentucky. The Vols have scored 40 or more points in 4 straight games, and Hooker now has 21 touchdowns passes with only 1 interception in the entire season, and he's completing 70% of his passes. That's insane, and that is how you are number 1 on this list. Huge game, though. Game of the year on the horizon. The number 1 seed Vols. Dude, Tennessee is number 1 in the country. That is,
And I think,
and they are at Georgia, number 3 ranked Georgia. Georgia's favored by 8 points.
I think he's gonna win it, and I think his wide receiver, that Jalen Hyatt, is gonna sit up there with him.
Now he's not gonna sit for the Heisman, but he is definitely winning the Biletnikoff. It ain't even close.
Nah, Biletnikoff is Ohio State.
No,
Marvin.
no. I'm telling you,
Marvin Harrison.
this kid got 14 touchdowns.
I hear you, but Marvin
He
Harrison.
got 14 touchdowns. And
Who you taking on Sundays?
Oh, this kid's 6'7".
I'm just going.
This kid's 6'7". Yeah. Before we get started the first half, Weezy, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
I do. This week's award recipient is heavyweight boxer Goran Gogic.
Yep. Former heavyweight boxer from Montenegro, Goran Gogic, is charged with trafficking 22 tons of cocaine worth over $1 billion via the United States in one of the largest seizures of the Drug Enforcement Agency history. Insane. Prosecutors said that the conspirators transported cocaine to Europe from Colombia through American ports using cranes and nets at night to hoist drugs on the cargo ships from approaching speedboats along the ship's routes. Insane.
What?
According to court papers, Gogic oversaw the scheme's logistics, coordinating with crew members, Colombian traffickers, and European dock workers to benefit himself and his Balkan-based cartel. At least 8 crew members from the crew pleaded guilty to conspiracy charges over their roles. Dude,
What?
it's season 2 of The Wire.
You can't make
He,
this up.
he wasn't they knew.
Yeah, nah.
22 tons? Worth over $1 billion?
Man, what were we doing, man? Like,
It's a drought season now. It's
Man,
That's
it's
a
gotta
game
be.
changer.
Yeah, now that's a game changer.
a drought season.
Yeah.
It's gonna slow it up. I'm gonna let you take that one, Weezy.
No.
we should all stay away.
Let Coach Lock take. Let Coach Lock take it.
Now I can't see. I'm gonna tell you. He gonna hear this.
Yeah.
He gonna be like, "Damn, you sent me out."
Nah.
We got to bring back the drone. Yeah.
Cause that ain't nothing.
I drop it out to him. Let me feel. I drop it out to him.
Nah, we need you, baby.
We need you, dog. We need you, big dog. Yeah. You guys ready to get started first half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The Revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy. What do you do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at Weezy on Twitter. Holla at him.
Why you say it so fast, bro?
Oh, you want me to be more?
Anyway, Jeff, talk to me, man.
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
And I'm Jay Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter.
Yeah.
Let's have a full conversation on Twitter. For sure.
Yeah,
I'm active.
Yeah, he active on Twitter.
yeah.
I'm active on
Now the
Twitter.
kingdom.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, you right. I'm sorry.
Come on, bro.
You right. Lead
You
up.
gotta be a special
Lead
guy.
up.
man.
I'm true. Huh?
Yeah, he active on Twitter.
Everybody active on Twitter.
Yeah. Jeff,
Yes, sir.
you got a job, dog.
Oh man, week 9 of the Full Sport Press Podcast Fantasy Football League. Let's talk about it. Up first, third string commentators. One time for Shane at 2-6 versus you choose a side. Weezy betting for 500 at 4-4. Weezy is projected to lose this one by 2.
What else is new?
And we'll see how it plays out. One time for Shane. Up next, TB12 Brazilian facelift. One time for D Harris at 3-5 versus Now Watch God also at 3-5. Matchup of the week right here. Right now, D Harris is projected to lose this one by 8. Let's see how it plays out. The Hurt Business at 4-4. Myself versus Tank for CJ Stroud. One time for Coach Wayman at 3-5. Coach, I'm projected to win that one. We're gonna see how it play out. Show me them TDs. Show me them TDs.
Show me them TDs.
Shout out for Parham. I know you listening. Parham. He's loving that number 1 seed right now. He's kicking ass and taking names. We're gonna see if he can keep it up though. Pause. And what he going against Chaz. Chaz is 2-6. Show me them TDs projected to win by in a landslide in that game. We'll see how it plays out. Shout out. Urbania's Little Giants. One time for Cam. Cam is also 6-2, tied for the number 1 seed. Versus Son of a Blitz, PO at 4-4. Congratulations to you, PO. And lastly, Royale with the cheese.
Shout out to my dog, P.O., man.
3-way tie.
Hold on, let me shout out to P.O., man.
Shout out to PO.
Congratulations, my dog. I know
Yes,
you
sir.
listen. My bad.
My bad. It's PO. Congratulations. Royale with the cheese. Shout out to Twin. 3-way tie for number 1 at 6-2. Versus number 2 at the number 2 seed. I'll name this team later. AB at 5-3. Also, game of the week. Bowie's gonna kick it Royale with the cheese ass this week. He's projected to lose by 30.
Good.
30 ball. Good. And that is week 9 of your Full Sport Press Fantasy Football League.
Shout out to the guys.
Need you back, Ho.
Yeah, soon, brother. Yeah, soon, brother. Yeah, we're going to get there.
There you go, man.
Yeah, I might. Let's keep it in the NFL, guys. Every league wants to be the NBA. Once an overlooked part of the calendar, the NFL's trade deadline has become one of the most important and craziest times of the NFL season. This year's trade deadline did not disappoint as a record 12 players were traded on deadline day, the most in the last 30 years. Let's talk some winners and losers. We'll kick things off with a winner. Jeff, give me your first winner and why.
Justin Fields.
See, boy.
Justin Fields. He's starting to turn a corner as a cornerback, starting to figure it out a little bit, and he gets a weapon.
Got one.
He finally gets a weapon.
About time?
Now, I didn't say Chicago Bears. They didn't help him out on defense.
Hell no.
They didn't help him on
They
defense.
took all the defense away.
But they gave him a weapon on
Damn right.
offense.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, that's what he do. I'm rolling with you as well.
Yeah.
I have the Chicago Bears / Justin Fields. Roquan Smith, you lose him.
Yeah.
You lose Robert Quinn, 19 and a half sacks last year. One thread about being a part of a rebuilding process, but they needed to focus on getting pieces, and a good piece to get is a young, spry wide receiver like Chase Claypool.
Yeah.
That's going to help. It's going to wide receiver 1. They need to work on that offensive line. Yeah. They have $100 million in free agent space coming up next year, and also hella draft picks. So the Bears got better.
Yeah.
Trade deadline. Weezy, give me your first one. Offensively.
Oh, my first winner was the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay, do tell.
They signed Calvin Ridley for next year. That's a real number one.
That's a real number one.
That's a real number one.
And they got Christian Kirk. And you know they're going to have to pay Calvin Ridley, though, coming into the season. But it will be with a discount because he sat out a year because he used his DraftKings and his username was C Ridley 18 Falcons wide receiver 1. Stupid.
Wow. Nah, this is really C Ridley.
You're right.
But yeah, they got a real number one, man, to help out your boy, quarterback.
Trevor Lawrence, man. He ain't looking like nothing. He ain't looking too hot. He looking all right.
It's okay.
Yeah, he looking all right.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeff, give me another winner.
The Dolphins.
Yeah.
Get help on defense. Solidify the defense. And you get rid of Chase on the running back, and you bring in. Oh, go ahead.
Go.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, the Dolphins. Tua is back. Tua's back. They're cashing it all in.
Yeah.
Most improved player.
Most improved player? Nah.
Oh,
no. I don't know. He got 2 players top 5.
Most
in who?
That's
he
comeback player.
Comeback
player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Give me a winner, Weezy.
The Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
Yeah.
They going out and got what they needed. They got the linebacker.
Yeah, they got Roquan.
I don't know why the Bears let that go, but that was perfect for Baltimore.
Yeah.
Perfect for him.
He's leading NFL in tackles. It was a great pickup.
And he wanted to lead, so he's going to play inspired.
Yeah, he wanted a contract. And on top of that, you lose Rashad Bateman, though. So they probably should have attacked the wide receiver position. So that's why I didn't have him. My next winner, man, and my only, 49ers is a winner for sure, but it was a part of the trade deadline. Yeah. So I'll go with the Denver Broncos. They moved the right piece and edge rusher, Bradley Chubb. You didn't want to pay him. He's good, but he's often injured. So you want to just start fresh. You get you hold on to KJ Hamler, Jerry Jeudy for good reason. With that deal, you get a first rounder back that you lost with Russell Wilson. So it makes sense. Good deal for the Broncos. I don't see them going too far. Nathaniel Hackett, he might not make it at the end of this season. One and done for Nathaniel Hackett, man.
So they kick the can down the road. Basically.
Yeah, to get the first rounder back for Russ, so it's even out.
And you're banking on next year.
You're banking on next year.
Okay,
you're gonna have to.
Yeah, but shout out to Bradley Chubb. 100 million is 100 million.
100 million is 100 million.
That's gonna cash the same way.
Yeah, man.
You in Denver or you gonna be in Miami?
Still 100.
60 guaranteed. That's shout out to you.
Yeah, most
in Miami, he's having a good time.
Having a great time. One of the best. Yeah. Let's move on to the losers, man. Jeff, talk to me. Give me a loser.
Cam Akers.
No, man.
Cam Akers and Brandon Cooks. Yeah. Players who did not get traded. Like, who were begging to be traded.
Begging.
Almost start packing up their homes.
Yeah.
Chain out their lockers.
Stop practicing.
And the deadline comes and goes, and they're still on their respective teams. I do not understand it. Mm-hmm. If I'm Cam Akers, I don't get this. You have already moved on from me at the running back position, and you don't move me. Like, it
hurts.
Yeah.
I think they're being spiteful to him.
Yeah. Yeah. My first loser, running backs. Yeah. Like Jeff mentioned, Cam Akers didn't get traded. Kareem Hunt gets stuck in Cleveland for the rest of the season before a huge year. Free agency time coming up. And now you're stuck as a limited backup for the league's best rusher in the entire NFL right now. So at Cam Akers, he needed a change of scenery in the worst way. I'm trying to save this kid's career. Yeah. Like, he's coming off an Achilles injury. He came back too early for that. They're not using him. They tried to find a way to trade him. Just they wanted so much for him because they know how good he is. He just doesn't work for that system. Yeah. And that sucks for running backs, man. Give me a loser, Weezy.
Pittsburgh Steelers, man.
How?
Well, first of all, you got rid of Claypool.
Yeah, you didn't want to pay him.
And second of all, they just they needed a quarterback.
Well, who could you get? Who's available?
Yes, it's this thing about Pittsburgh.
Talk to me.
When the last time you see them being this down on defense and offense?
TJ Watt's been out
and
for the majority of the
season. They need to splash. The season's over for them.
Got Minka. So that's 2 players, and they have Devin Bush in middle. So that's 3 levels of really like high end
You know who
players.
let you down though?
Who?
Najee letting you down, J-Ho.
Najee hurt.
Oh God.
He had a plate in his foot.
Well, so did Derrick Henry.
He didn't play for 8 weeks. Najee played on his.
Really?
He just got the plate out last week.
He letting you down.
No, he gonna be all right. You know why? Because they putting 8 in the box. Because Kenny Pickett can't make a throw, and your boy Mitch Trubisky sure
I ain't
came
wait.
in.
And that's why I said trade for a quarterback.
That's not my boy.
And that's why they put 8 in the box.
Now what
God, I'm glad they helped me out.
what better happened is what happened is they jumped up for Kenny Pickett and they should have waited until this year.
Damn right.
Because now you stuck with Pickett and Trubisky.
Well, they've been watching Pickett since he was in high school. So
I get it, but
yeah.
this was the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Pickett.
My first loser would be, well, that's my second loser. My second loser would be the Green Bay Packers. You were tied to a lot of different help at the wide receiver position and tight end, among other positions, and you didn't do anything to help Aaron Rodgers. Instead, you just let Chase Claypool go within in the division, and you let TJ Hawkinson go also inside the division as well. You needed a change midseason to kind of add a little spice to that team because they're clearly in a bad spot. And they're still stuck in that bad spot. And I said Minnesota was going to win that division. Nobody laughed. It was like, I could see it, but it looks more and more likely like Minnesota's going to win that division. Another loser, guys.
Titans.
Yeah, Titans could have made it. Yeah.
You could have got a receiver.
They need a receiver.
You could.
They don't want to pay nobody.
We see this now. I understand why you didn't want to pay AJ Brown. It's a lot of money, even though he's worth every penny.
Worth every penny.
Worth every damn penny.
Every damn penny.
But I get it. But there's some young guys out there that you could have traded for. Kadarius Toney was going for a couple of
4th round
slices of pizza and apple juice.
He can't go there though, because he got to go to a spot where he gonna be used, bro. If not, he gonna go crazy, just like how he did in New York. So you got to go to a place that's gonna use you.
Here's why I think he can go to the Titans, because they have to use. They don't have anybody else.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You got to scheme him open though. He ain't one of those guys.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. But there were options they could have. There were plays they could have made.
I agree. 100%.
And they didn't make it.
Yeah. Another loser, Weezy.
Chicago Bears.
Why you say that?
They need offensive line help.
There ain't nobody. You can't get nobody. You can't like trading for an offensive lineman right now is like very difficult because everybody needs.
They could have traded for Jason Peters in Dallas because Tyron Smith is coming back. They could have got Jason Peters to help him out, and that's an instant help.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Why don't you just go ahead and and I know that's I'm telling you, it makes sense. But you got young guys on that offensive line. You're like, let me see if these guys can actually play. You know JP can play. And I get what you're saying, though. But you don't want to stunt the growth of your guys that you have there.
You know what they're finna do in Dallas now?
What?
Jason Peters is finna move to guard.
They finna move him to guard. Yeah.
Tyron Smith is play the other, and they got the rookie that's playing good.
Yeah. Lights out.
And then right back.
Hey, right back.
Yeah.
With a
Yeah,
good
right
running
back,
back.
yeah.
Yep. My last loser, Los Angeles Rams, man. They're known for being aggressive. Let's sneeze. Fuck them picks.
Yeah.
He tried to go get C-Mac. He tried to go get Claypool. He tried to trade Cam Akers. Just nothing worked. And everybody in that division necessarily are better, but they did stand pat. Nobody in that entire division made one move that made sense. And here goes the Rams pulling up with the same team again, and they just need a running back in the worst way.
They hung over. It's Super Bowl hung over.
No, they just don't have a running back, dude. Like, they had 45 rushing yards against us in a game.
Well,
and our defense is good.
That's what I'm saying. I give them some slack on
it. Ain't that damn good. It ain't that damn good, man.
Well, the thing is, they don't have a receiver that you got to respect other than Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, but Van's coming back.
Man, you're not respecting Van.
Van's coming back.
I can put my slot receiver.
They got the other white guy, 18.
Man,
Tyler
Cooper
Higbee's
Kupp.
there. Yeah, that's the only place Matt Ryan. I said Matt Ryan.
Yeah,
Matt Stafford. Yeah, that's the only place he looks for. But they need a running back one in the worst way. They're a Super Bowl contender team if they get a running back one. Just think if they could go get Kareem Hunt.
They could have gotten Kareem Hunt.
No, they couldn't. They tried.
Speaking of trying,
Oh shit.
trying to implode. Let's move on to the NBA, man. J-Ho, Steve Nash was set to be fired over the weekend, last week, right? Then Kyrie with full-blown Kyrie in the press conference. So that prolonged that. So they waited. The Brooklyn Nets organization waited. Then the Nets, they win a game, cameraman. And after that, they still fire Steve Nash. Kyrie's issues aside, will Ime Udoka be the new coach of the Brooklyn Nets? Weezy.
Yeah, Udoka will be the next coach for some reason.
I don't know how they pulled him that off, but he will be the next coach. The second thing is, this might not be nothing to do with it. I heard Steve Nash had a huge fit when he got fired. I heard he like
Huge fit is funny.
I heard he like threw chairs and shit, man. We gotta get footage on that. He thought he had a huge fit.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We got to start with Kyrie.
Oh.
No. He has his fingerprints on dismantling yet another team with championship aspirations. Again, man, they should have known what was going on when he demanded this trade. He was going to come in and force his way the hell out of Brooklyn. That's why KD was like, oh, no. I'm getting the hell away from this. He understood that dysfunction was something he wasn't going to be around and it wasn't going to change. That's why he tried to get the hell away from that. Players know when they're in a burning house, Jeff. Yeah. That's the thing. Now, Sean Marks definitely believes that Ime Udoka is the guy, and I think he's a great coach. Yeah. Horny, but a great coach. Yeah. Extremely horny. But he can't rescue this franchise. Nobody can save this team. You bring in Udoka next year, long-term solution, and you build from the draft that you get and some younger pieces from KD, Kyrie, whatever the case may be, and you start from scratch. Again, just like Brooklyn does all the time, get rid of Ben Simmons. Hell, you might get a second round. Ben he got about a month, and I'm gonna be on his ass. I'm gonna be. That's what he said. His knee hurt. This is what I'm saying.
We've been trying to tell you about Ben, though.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Ben Simmons, on my ass.
His knee hurt.
I'll go get the fuck out of here, Jeff.
Go ahead.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
Man.
What
man.
you gonna say? You got about a month.
The Nets got to do the right thing. Let KD go somewhere else where he can be an actual liability or some type of effort and some help to another team. You wasting a good year from one of our best players we ever seen play. Let him go, man. Get the first, second round, whatever they got for Rudy Gobert and Kyrie.
This should have. See, here's what the Nets did wrong. The writing was on the wall in the offseason, and the ownership and the general manager just put their foot down and said, no, we're steadfast with this. We're going to keep Steve Nash. We're going to keep everything the same. I understand I understand NBA governors don't want to relinquish too much power to the players, but the players be knowing. And they knew what was happening, and you could have stepped around this a long time ago.
But they had to, Jeff. They had to.
How?
Because they wasn't getting the bang for their buck for KD.
Yeah, but when you saw what Rudy Gobert got,
that messed up.
That was one of them things. Like we're gonna get more for that for KD, and that messed up everything. I'm telling you, all those available players that were signed in the free agency period, they come available December the 4th.
December.
Listen, man, and then we'll see the trades then. But this is the damn Brooklyn Nets, man. This is just stupid. This is stupid.
This is part of course since they've been in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Remember they gave up the house for
an
older Kevin Garnett and an older Paul Pierce and an even older Joe Johnson and Darren Williams fresh off of 2 ankle surgeries. You bring him in. Like this is what they do.
Double couple of you the one I lean on.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's time. It's time to end this joke of an experiment, dog. Pack this shit up. And I literally in this on my notes today, I have the Kyrie Irving sabbatical is coming.
Yeah. Well, he got 5 games now.
Hey, listen,
he got 5
and
games.
that's the sabbatical that I was talking about. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know it was coming on behalf of Fire Stick DVDs and shit. I don't know. So watch to it.
Straight to Fire Stick.
Straight to Fire Stick.
You got to watch them straight to Fire Sticks.
Just get the hell out of here. You ready to get started with halftime, Weezy?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Now make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, IG, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, and of course, YouTube. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, how do you do that? Just search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime, we are back with Weezy's NFL Power Rankings. Let's go, Weezy.
All right. Got a lot of shakeups, Joe.
Yeah.
All right. You ready? Number 7 this week.
Okay.
The Baltimore Ravens.
I like it.
They won the primetime game last week.
Let's go.
Number 6.
Okay.
Talk to me.
The Miami Dolphins with Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay.
They bounced back.
It's perfect.
Tua came back and won 2 games in a row.
That top 3.
Nah. Number 5. You ain't gonna like this one. Nobody gonna like this one. But it is what it is.
Tennessee Titans.
The Dallas Cowboys is number 5.
At 5?
Dallas Cowboys at 5. They got a better record than all of them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Number 4 this week.
Uh-huh.
Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs. They was gonna buy last week.
Okay.
They probably gonna win big next week. This week coming up.
They're the Titans.
lost a little confidence there. Didn't you?
Y'all won 5 straight.
And we did. We got to keep winning though. All right, number three this week. Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota could be. It's tough to say that. Minnesota is really good.
They're
Though.
really good.
Minnesota's
Very
good.
Very good offensive.
Number 2,
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills. And number 2.
Number 2. That's right. That's
Number
right.
2.
They good at 2. They good at 2.
You can't be number 1 unless you
can't
beat
number
Philly.
one. Yeah.
You
I
8-0.
hear you.
Are you 8-0?
I hear you.
Are you 2 games away from clinching the playoff spot?
We kicking ass though. Like it's a little different. It's a little different than Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you also threw.
You want to be with the Hawks.
But you also threw an
can't.
interception on 3-yard line. You also threw an interception on 3-yard line last
he
week.
did. Nah, he threw 2 interceptions that game.
Who number 1?
That game was out of control, and we had no.
The Philadelphia Eagles number 1.
So that'd be number 1. So where the hell the Giants? Where your Giants at? You talk all this shit about
lost
the
last
New
week.
York
They lost
football Giants.
Giants lost.
And now,
They lost last week.
Yeah.
And now they not even on your list. I told you.
Two
Hey,
losses
man,
less.
did I not tell them?
No. The Giants should be top 6.
Did I not tell you?
Over who?
The Giants
Over
were?
who?
Ravens?
Yeah, they got a better record than Ravens.
They're not better than the Ravens.
Over Miami?
No.
Yeah, they got a better record than Ravens.
They're not better
Miami
than
beat
Miami.
Buffalo, bro.
They have a better record.
Anyway.
This is rankings.
So if that's the case, it should be the Titans up there.
Anyway,
Titans should have been up there. Titans could have been up there.
are you guys ready to get started with the second half?
We won 5 games straight.
Let's do it.
I say
Let's do
again, are you guys ready to get started with the second half?
See what happens when I get passion? See what
I
happens?
say,
See? Now I get moved on.
are you guys ready to get
Just some
started with the
passion
second
talk.
half?
Got merch on.
So,
FullSportPressPodcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. Always tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are out.
second half, the 2022-2023 NBA season preview show. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
We's an offseason full of big trades and a handful of star players returning from injuries bound to shake up the entire NBA. What will the 2022 NBA season be remembered for? What will it look like? We are here to answer both of those questions. Discussing the 2022 season, we'll kick things first off with the number 1 question. A superstar most likely to be traded, not named Russell Westbrook, not named Kevin Durant, not named Kyrie Irving.
Damn. We got to be deep in this.
It's low-hanging fruit, cameraman. You damn right it's FSP style. It's always FSP style. You better believe it.
All right, I'll go first.
There you go.
I have 2.
Okay. All
In
right.
Bizarro world, it's Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I can see that.
For a reason I'm going to talk about a little bit later, Daryl Morey is going to go all the way in and go back to the guy that he loves the most and make James Harden the number 1 guy. And you get what you can get for Joel Embiid and build around Maxey, Harden backcourt and whatever's left of Tobias Harris and get what you can for Joel Embiid. But the one that makes the most sense, because he's not a superstar, that's where the word comes in handy, Eric Gordon. You need a shooter. Your team that needs a shooter. You need a guy with a veteran leadership or veteran presence, maybe not leadership. You go get Eric Gordon from the Rockets. He's just wasting away.
Yeah, he just wasting time. Weezy, who you got?
Well, since I can't use all those players you named,
Mm-hmm.
I want Kyle Kuzma. Can Kyle Kuzma get traded?
Yeah, I don't think he'll be traded, and I damn sure ain't a superstar. But I can see where you're saying that he could definitely be traded though.
What's funny, Joe?
Why are you looking at Jeff?
Just like you said, I'm sorry. You're right. I should keep this to myself.
Yeah.
No, I went Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma. I like it.
Nobody wants to play for Washington.
He's playing it really good.
He's playing, yeah.
Yeah, it's even more place to trade. But we can also go Ben Simmons too, since y'all laugh at that one. Ben Simmons can be traded.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons, was February, right? He can't get traded to February.
Yeah, he can't get traded until December.
December.
Yeah,
That's next month.
I think it's February.
yeah that's the trade deadline.
Traded like
February.
December. Yeah, I thought he can. Okay, no, so
Yeah.
December. December. Okay.
My supers, I do this every year. It's Bradley Beal. Kristaps Porzingis is iffy for playing over 60 games in any season, even though he's playing at a really high level.
He's playing pretty good. He has a nice beard.
Yeah,
he's
nice
playing-
beard.
he's
Yeah,
playing
beard
well.
at KP is different. Yeah. Kuz is playing at a high level. I just don't know how sustainable this is because we know KP is going to go down with an injury. They don't have a point guard. Monte Morris is playing a lot of point guard for him. Eastern Conference is a deep, deep conference. I could see him trying to look his hand somewhere else. Probably wants to play with Boston. That's his favorite young guy in Jason Tatum. Gonna see how they could trade for him.
Yeah.
Get some picks, maybe Marcus Smart, whatever the case may be. But if Bill wants to win and possibly compete for a championship, he has to get the hell out of DC. And like they have to come from another team. So
I think you're wishing on a star on that, bro.
yeah, I'm just saying.
He would have signed somewhere else and not traded.
No,
instead of getting
you're gonna
traded.
get the max. You get the max.
They gotta run me the max.
Yeah, they got to run on the max. He's also watch out for SGA. He's definitely going to be traded this year too. Number 2 is the most overrated player in the NBA. Weezy, talk to me. Who's the most overrated player in the NBA?
This is easy for me. Tobias Harris.
Yeah,
Tobias Harris.
this might be the Tobias Harris Award.
Hey, I like it.
At first it was who was it at first, Jeff?
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
Oh, for me,
No, for me, for everybody, it should have been. He in the theme zone.
It was
Oh,
Andrew
we go.
Wiggins.
Yeah.
But Tobias Harris, it just ain't lived up to his contract. And I want him to be good, but he's just not that.
It's Luther Curl.
It's Luther Curl. Yeah, what you got, Jeff?
So
And when he say that, it's gonna be some bullshit.
yeah,
He's finna fix it up.
Yeah, it's gonna
Here's
be
the
some
thing.
bullshit.
I have two.
I leave.
I have two.
I leave. Do some bullshit.
I have two. I have Draymond Green. This year's version of Draymond Green.
Okay, I can see that.
Overrated because he doesn't understand. I'll talk about it as 6 man. But he doesn't understand that his role should be diminished, and he wants it to stay the same.
It's not him though.
That's him. That's
Nobody's
him.
standing in his position.
Yes, it is.
No,
Because you should play. You can play Wiggins there. You can play Looney there. You can play Wiseman there.
no, Looney's a 5.
I understand he's a 5, but you can. Draymond plays minutes at 5.
Y'all don't agree with that because his position is seamless for the Golden State Warriors.
I understand.
That's another player on that team should come off the bench for sure.
Absolutely. Let's talk about him later too.
Yeah.
But I think Draymond Green and then also Bradley Beal.
You should have signed that.
The only reason is because I
Bradley.
get it. I understand people love Bradley Beal's game. But I feel like if he was that, there's no way he would have went back to Washington. Somebody it would not have been the max money. It's not max money. They couldn't give him the same money Washington gave him. But he would have went somewhere else because this is the time. He's 30 now. He needs to be looking for that at least contention.
Yeah, but
50 people give you $210 million, and the other people talking about giving you 160. Where you going?
I promise.
No, 210 or
if you get
180.
10 basketball heads in here, and I usually don't get in y'all feuds and battles, but if you get 10 basketball heads in here, I don't think 9 of them will say Bradley Beal's overrated.
They won't. So what I mean by overrated, I'm saying he's not in the upper echelon of players in the league. He's not. He's not top 10, not top 15, not top 20.
Oh,
He's not. Bradley Beal's top 20 player in the NBA right now?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Bradley Beal's a top 20 player in the
right
NBA.
now.
Yeah,
I
man,
ain't
we
go
don't.
20.
we don't-
I can go
Bradley
20
Beal.
right now.
Anyway.
I go 20 right now.
Bro, he's top 5 in his position, bro.
That's the worst position in the league. Shooting guard's the worst damn position in the league right now. We said that we did top 7.
Anyway, my most overrated player.
We said that we did top 7. He's top 10.
welcome back, Jeff.
5.
Welcome
He
back.
is top 5 in the position.
Anyway.
It's the worst position in the league.
My pick is Julius Randle, but following an All-Star season with the Knicks, they paid Randle. They paid him after he got that max deal. Bro, stop. Stop. They paid Brad Beal, and he had his best year as a pro after that, bro. What are you talking about? Julius Randle had his worst year as a pro after he got paid.
Julius,
It's two totally
as the
different
one,
things.
has took the Knicks to the playoffs. Bradley Beal,
Bradley
as
Beal
a
has
one.
too.
No. He had that was Russ year.
You know me, bro.
And you're right.
For sure. And now listen, after he got that max deal, Julius Randle has been a shell of himself, fall from grace. It was head scratching. It was worrisome to me. Now you bring along another left-handed guy to add to another left-handed guy in RJ Barrett. So you got all lefties on the wing. That's not going to happen. That's not going to work. He has to figure out a way to get the hell out of New York. They need to trade him. I'll take anything for him if I'm a Knicks fan. Not any good. Contract year strikes again for the New York Knicks. Just looks lost, man. Can't play defense. Can't save his life to go right. I mean, it's just bad to watch. And he can't shake a double team at all. When a double came for him after that big contract, that was over with. He was smoked out. Crashed out.
No argument here.
No,
Rudy Gobert is also overrated too. We'll talk about that another day.
absolutely.
Extremely. Pack him up.
Absolutely.
He clogging the lane for Ant-Man. He finna ruin it for Ant-Man.
I got
You can't even get in the damn paint.
every player you've named is on my list as possible people.
Yeah. All right. Most underrated player in the NBA. Jeff, who would kick things off with you?
Desmond Bain.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Bucket.
Yeah. When John Morant went down, he stepped up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he led the team in scoring.
Yeah,
for sure.
He can
That's
get a
it.
bucket.
I didn't know he could shoot that well.
Man, he got
a ratchet.
Man, he got a ratchet. Woo-wee. Yeah.
Light skinned boy.
Triple J, he didn't step up. Desmond Bain did. The reason they won them 18 games without Ja is because of Desmond Bain. Yeah. Great pick, Jeff. What you got, Weezy?
I got Malcolm Brogdon.
I like that.
I'm solid.
I like that.
I got
That ain't
Malcolm
bad.
Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon, solid player, consistently year in and year out.
Yeah.
Quiet, under the radar, and he got paid this year. But Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you. I like Desmond Bain as well, Jeff, but I'm going to roll with Jalen Brunson. I remember him coming out of Villanova, transition. I thought it was going to be a little rough for him because the prototypical point guard at the time, it was Russ Westbrook. It was Damian Lillard, Steph Curry. He don't look like Jalen Brunson, so Jalen Brunson proved me and all the doubters wrong. High IQ, playing at a high level. He just gets to his spot at the point guard position, and he's a dimer. Man, that's a great pick for the Knicks. They just need to get rid of one of those left-handed guys, either R.J. Barrett or Julius Randle, and you'll see everything that they've been asking for a point guard in New York. This is the best point guard they had in years.
I think they're banking on R.J. Barrett, man. I don't think they want to let him go.
They don't. They don't, but he's not good. Yeah. But Jalen Brunson, like that.
That's a good pick.
He's like that.
Yeah.
Number 4 is our first-time All-Star, Weezy. Talk to me who you got.
God damn. All right. Lauri Markkanen.
Ooh.
Lauri Markkanen. Listen.
I wish we still had him. We was trying to keep on.
Exactly.
Man, Lauri's shooting that bitch.
The thing about Lauri is now he moved to a team where he's the option.
He is.
And we're seeing him as the option in Utah coming out the gate. He's putting the ball on the floor. They want to make him a spot-up shooter in Cleveland. Lauri Markkanen is going to be an all-star this year. You can book it. You can actually put it on the damn board.
Oh, yeah. I like to hear that. I like to hear that.
You can put it on the board. No. Now, seriously.
No.
He's hooping.
Nah, he won't be an all-star.
It's shit. He hooping. No. That's all I got.
Yeah.
But the thing about Lauri, though, it's always been there. He's just never had the opportunity that he has right now. So that team is not going to win a lot of games. They're going to win more than they're supposed to. It's going to mess them up draft way. They're going to win more than they're supposed to.
Ooh, Jeff,
Lauri's solid, man. Lauri's solid, man.
You're a little early, dude.
Now, listen. Listen what I'm saying. Just, I get it. I understand hearing the name. But you look at his numbers.
And his numbers going to be crazy.
And you look at his numbers this year. And look at how he's playing. And he's the number one option in Utah right now.
It's going to be tough for him, but I like it.
Yeah.
I got Anthony Edwards from Minnesota.
Solid pick.
Superstar in the making.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Great interviews for Ant-Man.
Yeah, man.
Got out the Popeyes per cat.
Last season's playoff emergence, Jeff talked about it ad nauseum, and this summer's blockbuster trade for Rudy Gobert, overrated ass. He'll have the numbers. Just worry about the bigs clogging up the paint like I mentioned a little earlier. My pick is first-time All-Star Tyrese Halliburton. He's ready for the spotlight in Indiana. Fish and score. Game is nasty. It's ugly form on that jump shot. But he's giving you 23 and 9 a night. Guess what those are? Those are all-star numbers. Those are all-star numbers. And
doing the same thing.
Man, he ain't giving y'all 23 and 9, Jeff. Go on, get the hell out of here, man. But anyway, the Pacers are tough out every night. Every night. Come All-Star selection time, he'll have those numbers. The Kings pissed down their leg with that trade. Yeah. And Jeff, you looking at 7-game shit with somebody when Colin Sexton was out 4 of those games, he been hurt. I'm telling you, Lord, you done got gassed off that Lauri Markkanen juice.
I like it. I like it.
Okay. All right. Move right along to the next award is the coach on the hot seat, Weezy. Who you got?
I got 2. I'm doing Jeff's thing.
Okay.
I got Doc Rivers.
Hot.
Doc Rivers. My thing with Doc Rivers is you got your players in there.
Yep.
You got that. You go to any team you want to go to and coach.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to show us that you still got it. You haven't outkicked your coverage.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he has.
A lot of people do. A lot of people outkick that coverage. Yeah. Yep.
Or we got Tom Thibodeau.
It's hot. It's hot for Tibbs. I'm gonna talk about Tibbs. Yeah, I like that, Weezy. Yeah.
I had Doc as well.
It's hot for Doc.
It's hot for Doc. Unfortunately, and it's hot. I spoke about this earlier. It's hot for Doc because of the general manager of the Sixers now, and your man's does not have a job right now.
He don't.
You know who I'm talking about, Mr. No Defense himself. The D is silent.
Mike D'Antoni.
Mike D'Antoni doesn't
The
have
D
a
is
job.
definitely
right?
silent.
The D is silent.
The D is silent.
And so he's looking for a job. And Morey loves it, and he's gonna get the best out of James Harden and what's left.
I heard you.
And I'm afraid of that for Doc, man.
Yeah.
Oh, 22-9 for Laura, by the way.
22-9, 7 games.
22-9.
22-9, 7 games.
22-9.
Just remember that 22-9.
I got
you. All right. My coach on the hot seat, I got 2 guys. Billy Donovan with the Bulls. We bring back 12 players. It's hot. It's not relationship based. They actually love Billy D.
Yeah.
The players love him. Only chance he could be fired if we have, don't meet to those expectations. Then when we lose Lauri Markkanens and figure out, okay, we're gonna replace him with my guy. What's my post? Voos. We replace him with Voos. Bring in Voos. Lose Wendell Carter. Hey man, got to figure out a way to do this because his contract expires in 2024. Yeah. He has to make it happen this year. And like Weezy mentioned with Tom Thibodeau, listen, Tibbs has resurrected the Knicks. They actually look like a viable team right now, but he's relied heavily on veterans. And they got some young players that can actually play. Yeah. QG Quentin Grimes. Yeah. They have Emmanuel Quickly. Yeah. They also have Cam Reddish. He doesn't like playing young players, and that's the way of the NBA. You got to play your younger players, and that's what's going to ultimately hurt Steve Kerr because Jordan Poole should start in Golden State. But we're going to get there. Yeah. We're going to get there. But the Knicks management is focusing on the future. Tibbs is still living in the past by playing Taj Gibson back last year, Derrick Rose. You have to play the younger guys or you're going to get smoked out and lose your job.
No way you're still paying Taj Gibson in 2022.
Come on, man. Moving on to defensive play. I love him.
But you can't pay him.
You can't pay him.
Yeah.
Defensive player of the year. Jeff, talk to me. Who you got?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
Y'all think so? I think that's easy.
It's going to be – I don't say it's easy because you can name a few people, right? But Giannis, man, dog, listen, I don't say it's a cakewalk for him, but just watching him play defense, the intelligence that he has, the way he changes shots, the way he changes teams' attacks against the Bucks, give me Giannis.
You know what they need to start carrying as a stat? And I forgot who I was talking to about this, but you know how people that rush the quarterback, they have hurries. Mm-hmm. They need to start doing contests in the NBA or however they make make people like switch that, something like that. Because man, the way that Giannis plays in the paint, my pick does the exact same thing. Who you got, Weezy?
Giannis
Antetokounmpo.
But like for everything Jeff just said, and to that is, I think Giannis is the best player in the NBA.
He looking good this year, dog.
Ain't no question.
He's looking good, man. It's looking tough. So. Yeah. I'm talking about both sides of the ball.
Both sides of the ball.
Yeah, man.
No question.
Yeah, it's tough. I have Bam Adebayo.
I like it.
Yeah, coming to his own this season with the Heat, looking pretty good. Should take another step offensively this season, but what he came in the league on is defense. He's supposed to be a rim protector. I don't think he's a 5. I think he's historically a 4, and they're playing him out of position, but that's neither here nor there. His versatility could be first minute chance for him to get a real shot at this award. I love it. Mikal Bridges, too. Just going to be tough to get a win.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. Rookie of the year. Talk to me, Weezy.
Pablo Banchero.
Yeah.
It should be unanimous.
I think I'm rolling with Paolo. I mean, he's the focal point of this offense. I called this in 2021 when he was thinking about coming to Duke. Mm-hmm. And I said when he gets to the NBA, he's going to win Rookie of the Year. Yeah. He can play 3 positions. Yeah. I mean, the offense runs through him. He's working with defensive prowess, but that happens as he continues to play more NBA basketball games. Offensively, though, he has a chance to make the All-Star game offensively. Yeah. But defensively, he has to work on ways to kind of step that up. But I got to stick with the generational talent. I'm going with Paolo Banchero.
This one, I think I may suffer from recency bias on, but to me, the pick is Jaden Ivey. I've watched Detroit, all of their games. Yeah. He's putting up stats and buckets every night. 20 plus a game almost every night. I know it. And as the season unfolds, he has a chance to shake some shit up. Dude looks good.
I thought you were gonna go Ben Mathurin,
but
but
Ben looks great too.
Ben, yeah, I
Ben
thought
looks
you were
great
gonna go
too.
Ben,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Jaden looks good, man. Paulo's gonna win it.
Yeah.
But if this season goes on, if somehow the young Pistons can keep up what they're doing, watch out for Jaden Ivey. Seriously.
All right,
And I called that pick when they made it. Said it was a great pick.
it's a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaden Ivey's a good player, great player.
Yeah.
I love him. Moving on to most improved player of the NBA. Jeff, talk to me.
Tyrese Maxey.
It looks good, man.
Golly.
Yeah, man.
This is why he's showing why they didn't want to give him up in no trades last year. They held on to him for a reason.
Yeah.
And he's showing out. Man.
Harden's gonna be gone for
a
a
month.
month.
You beat me right. You beat me
Really?
to it. He's
Yeah.
out for a month, and he's gonna get a chance to stock up over this month, and he's gonna get to it.
Yeah, and B, he got to check her history,
Yeah.
injuries. They're gonna lean heavy on Tyrese, man.
Yeah.
I think this with no James Harden, though, this probably be the reason they'll get rid of Doc because they're gonna lose some games without Harden.
Yeah.
What you got, Weezy?
Karis LeVert,
Karis LeVert.
Cleveland.
Okay. Karis LeVert had 40 one night. This is the thing about Karis LeVert. He'll have 40. The next night he had 4 points. That's the only thing I don't like about it because he is the most inconsistent player in the NBA. It's nice that he looks like he's going to be a generational talent.
Yeah.
Then the next night he'll look like, I don't even know if he's going to
You
play.
see why he's Karis LeVert. You see why
You
he.
see what I'm
has-
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like that though. My pick is Tyrese Halliburton. I'm putting all the stock on Tyrese Halliburton, man. Indiana projects to be one of the the worst teams in the NBA, and he is the face of this franchise. I think he's gonna average 23 points, 24 points a game, man. It looks good. I think he'll show up to be an all-star as well, man. So it's his team. It's time to shine. Tyrese Halliburton. Moving on to sixth man of the year. Weezy, talk to me who you got.
Jordan Poole.
JP.
Jordan Poole, man. This kid right here, he's the new star with your boy Steph.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about that, but
He should be starting at the 2.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He just don't play defense.
That's the thing, right?
But Clay don't play no defense no more, so why don't you put him in here?
Like I think the unanimous pick would be Jordan Poole, but I have a weird feeling sooner or later, especially no disrespect, especially with the Warriors starting off as sluggish as they've started.
Ain't got nothing to do with Steph.
I didn't say Steph.
No.
I
You said the
said-
Warriors.
The Warriors have started.
But you said no
off
disrespect. I thought you was going to kind of blame Steph.
No.
Steph averaged 35.
Oh fuck, man. I'm just saying. I think if Steve Kerr's going to make a jolt and make a change at the 2 as a starter.
They ain't gonna do that.
That's what I'm saying. Is like that's the only thing will stop him from winning 6 man.
Yeah. Clay's the most sensitive of this group. So in turn,
I don't know. Draymond up there.
Draymond, they can't, like, he's the point guard of the team.
Why-
They can't put him on the bench.
Why he punching Jordan Poole?
Because
You said I'm talking about sensitive.
JP be talking shit though.
I'm talking about, you said it's most sensitive. I think Draymond might be the most
Dude,
sensitive.
Clay was visibly upset when Charles Barkley said he was a shell of himself. He said, "Oh no, we're no shit. I mean, I'm coming off 2. Listen, you're not the best player at the 2 right now.
Yeah.
You need to come off the bench or be traded. Like it's one of the 2.
Yeah.
But anyway, I like Poole Party. That's my guy. But I'm going with Christian Wood. He should be starting. I know why he's not starting. Because they need this offensive firepower off the bench. Jason Kidd understands that. Yeah. Christian Wood is a starter in the league, but he's coming off the bench to help that team because they don't need any more scoring in the starting 5. They need it off the bench because their bench isn't as deep as it was last year. Yeah. So give me Christian Wood as my 6th man of the year. Coach of the year, Weezy. Talk to me who you got.
Coach Pop, man, Spurs.
Ooh.
And I'm going to tell you why. Coach Pop.
Fight.
Coach Pop is coaching his team. He don't have a superstar on that team, and they playing good ball, and they beating teams. They're not. I think they can make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, they could.
Put down.
You fucking with that? You want to write down the board?
On the board.
Oh, shit, that's hot. Lord have mercy. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh, wee.
Watch what happens.
Spurs.
He is coaching, even though they just took the worst loss of his career the other night.
They did. They lost by 40 the other night.
that's
But
worse.
Toronto's good, man.
They ain't 40 points better than them. So this one of the ones that just happened throughout the season.
Who? Really?
They gonna get Victor Wap by Blue Bop Wap
Yeah,
Bamboo?
I think they're gonna lose. I think they'll win 26 games this year.
Well, shit, don't put that on the board then.
Nah, you said it. We asked you. Do you want to put it on the board, Weezy? Yeah, they trying to figure that out. Jeff, who you got?
Jason Kidd.
Okay.
Jason Kidd is
Okay.
just the move you just mentioned about Christian Wood. That alone is one of those savvy
Smart.
coaches moves to make, and you got to keep your roster, you got to keep your locker room intact to make a move like that.
You do.
Because Christian Wood, is a starter.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that Western Conference Finals trip they made last year was a fluke. I don't believe it. So I think Jason Kidd is going to put up. That team's going to put a fear in a lot of teams. There's a lot of underperforming Western Conference teams right now.
For sure.
And the Mavericks are there, man. They are there.
They're there. Yeah, my pick is Willie Green, the Pelicans. Gone 3 years without making the postseason. They did without their best player.
That changes this year.
Yeah, the Pels had the number 1 seed Suns. They were on the ropes, man. We're on the ropes, man. So if Zion can stay healthy, I have them with 48, 50 wins. Easy call. That's more wins than any team the CP ever had. 10-win bump isn't anything to sneeze at, and it's something to get the people talking. So give me Willie Green with the Pelicans. All right. The most valuable player in the entire NBA, Jeff. Tell me who and why.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Ooh.
Weezy said it. I'm doubling down on. He's the best player in the league. Both sides of the ball. Dominant on both sides of the ball. He has exercised all the demons that we all thought were a problem in his game. He has one flaw in his free throws, and he ain't even afraid to shoot free throws. Give me Giannis, and it ain't even close.
Weezy?
For everything Jeff just said, I'm gonna go with Ja Morant.
Ooh.
Ja Morant. Ja Morant's a superstar.
Right.
Team winning.
Yeah.
Ja Morant's a superstar.
Shit.
He's not a superstar.
Shit.
He's not a superstar.
I don't
He's
how
not
to say
a
that
superstar.
now.
Yeah, he's a superstar.
Yeah, he's not a superstar. He's not a superstar yet. But here's the thing, though, with a Ja pick. The Ja pick is this. So we've seen this. Steph Curry was the MVP. It was locked up for 45, 50 games. People hand it to him. It's his. Then an injury happens or anything. It's never the person that starts the season that's hot. It's the person that ends the season the hottest.
Absolutely.
And I think Ja Morant might do that because you got to look at this team. If he stays healthy, it's his to win, dog.
I agree.
It's his to win. Only thing about him, his first 2 seasons, he missed 15 games. He missed 25 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
That was huge for that entire team. But let people get better like Desmond Bain, like Triple J.
Yeah.
So I like Ja Morant, man. If he stays healthy, get to that shit going, like, getting to 27, making some more highlight plays, which we know he's going to do.
Yeah.
But I got Jason Tatum winning. Proved to belong in the conversation last year. Made first team All-NBA. Improves defense. I seen him close out against Cleveland last night. I was like, okay. It'll also take a statistical leap, though. He'll have to average 30 to win MVP. He's increased his scoring average by at least 3 points every year of his career. But if he goes for 30, it's a lot.
Is Jason Tatum a superstar?
Jason Tatum is a superstar.
Man, you
So
can't
what
say
makes
he a
Ja
superstar,
Morant?
not Ja superstar though.
What's the
The
difference?
only reason that
You
I'm
can't say
saying,
that, man.
listen, the only reason I'm saying Jason Tatum's a superstar, one, is because he just already led his team to the NBA Finals. 2, he has a signature sneaker coming out next year. That's what I'm saying.
Man,
If you follow the superstars, the only superstar in the NBA that doesn't deserve a signature shoe is Donovan Mitchell, and they did that because they didn't have anything else to do with Adidas. Telling you, that was just it.
Nah, man. We here. I don't want to take up too much more of the time of the show, but nah. If Jason Tatum's a superstar, Ja Morant's a superstar.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, Ja checks out the boxes.
Jason Tatum was first team All NBA.
I hear you, but superstars. If you're saying a better basketball player, yes, Jason Tatum's a better basketball.
No, Jason
player.
Tatum's a
But
superstar.
is all encompassing of everything on and off the
He
court.
got Ruffles chips, bro.
Hear me out. On and off the court, Ja is a superstar.
Yeah,
Little kids are watching Ja. They might watch Jason Tatum because they like basketball, but they stopping what they're doing. Casual NBA people are watching Ja Morant every night.
And I agree with that, but I totally
true.
understand what you're saying.
Close.
But the only reason I think it's just early for Ja. This is just a little too early. Like, he hasn't done enough yet to get to the point where he's a superstar. AI came in. I think that's what they're trying to do, is trying to push him to that AI lane.
Absolutely.
And I think that it's just a little premature for Ja, because we don't even know. Like, they ain't won nothing.
It's all right there for him to be.
They won
the
56 games last year. I understand that, but you can't be a superstar if they sitting saying we don't really need you.
AI. No one's saying that.
That's what everybody was saying.
And then you sit there and watch who the people they beat in those games.
Nobody says that, Jeff. Nobody cares about that. It was all playoff teams on that list too.
It
It was playoff teams.
But you remember they beat. We take up too much time. They beat Golden State without Steph. They beat Dallas without Luka.
Jeff, what people were saying was they were booing. They were like, literally, Memphis fans were saying, "I don't really need y'all to win."
No, but you got to watch fans. Fans are short for fanatics.
Those are the people that grant superstars, though. They crown superstars.
And now you're stopping what you're doing to watch Ja Morant.
I'm saying he's not a superstar yet.
I hear
You can't be a superstar because Trey ain't no superstar yet. Yeah. Is Trey a superstar?
I'm not arguing that. He's a star.
Yeah, he's a star,
He's a
and
star.
Ja Morant's a star. If
Ja-
Trey
Ja's a
Young,
little
who has
high
a
up.
signature shoe, is not a superstar,
Trey didn't
and
deserve his signature shoe yet. And I'm a Trey Young fan. I'm a Trey
you know
Young
what?
guy.
Because it's an Adidas guy.
I
There's
understand
two
that. He
Adidas
didn't,
guys.
he didn't need that shoe.
This is what I'm saying. If you think that Trey Young, when he goes into the Garden and does this, and he's not a superstar, but Ja Morant is, that's crazy. They're the same thing. They're the same.
I hear you. But I can hear the argument for saying Trey isn't. But I'm okay with it because you know what?
Yeah, both of them.
It changes this year though for Trey. I tell you that.
Right. Let's move on to rapid fire with the teams. We're here to projections for how the season will play out from each division's projected winner and throughout the NBA Finals. Starting in the Eastern Conference, we have the Atlantic Division winner last year was the Boston Celtics. Who'd you pick and why, Weezy?
Toronto Raptors, man. Pascal Siakam.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Hey,
cooking.
Spicy P is back.
Yeah, he cooking.
Dressed as 50 Cent for Halloween.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, he did. Hey,
Yeah,
it was a very light version of 50 Cent, but 50 Cent nevertheless. Who you got, Jeff?
I got with the Celtics again, man. Return that team. I keep saying it's a young core because they've
young.
been together for a long time, right?
They young, no.
Smart, Tatum, and Brown been together forever. It seems like they're still young. So give me the Celtics, man.
Yeah, I got the Celtics as well. You add in Malcolm Brogdon, Weezy's guy, and the return of a healthy Robert Williams. Let's hope that he's healthy. That will strengthen the roster for a run in the finals in 2022. All right, moving on to the Central Division. Last year, the Bucks won. Jeff, talk to me. Who wins and why?
Nah, man, Bucks. Giannis. Defensive offensive player of the year. Defensive MVP. Giannis.
Yep.
Bucks.
Bucks again? Yeah. I think the biggest offseason move in the division was made by Cleveland to get to get Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's enough to get past Milwaukee, even though Chris Middleton's been hurt already throughout the season. So I'm gonna stick with the Bucks.
Cleveland front court still young. And one, not this year. They're gonna be. You got to deal with them for a few more years, though.
Yeah,
You got to deal with Cleveland for a few more years.
That's true. Moving on to the Southeast Division. Last year, the Heat won. Weezy, who you got and why?
Miami Heat.
One more
Coach
time.
Spoelstra, man.
Yeah. Jeff?
Give me the Heat. Give me the Hawks.
Ice trade the game.
Ice trade a game, baby. Ice trade a game. Ice trade a game. We ain't staying low no more. We still firing though. We want all the smoke. Every last bit of it. Give me the Hawks.
What's the sign? Okay. That last one was bad.
It was bad. It's real bad.
Atlanta did everything they do to figure this thing out, but it's still the Heat, man. Another season by the Heat, back-to-back Southeast Division winners. Just not enough. Just not enough in Atlanta. I watched them last night. Trey was 3 for 13 from the field. Come on, 3 for 13. You can't be a superstar shooting 3 for 13. Yeah,
Kobe
they having
never
fun.
shot 3 for 13.
Kobe ain't never shot. Now, Kobe was 3 for 40. He ain't never gonna just shoot 13. The hell is you talking about?
Trey should have shot 24.
Yeah, keep shooting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, keep shooting. Moving on to the Western Conference, we have the Northwest Division winner. The Jazz won last year. That won't happen this year. Weezy, who you got?
Denver Nuggets.
Yeah. Yep. What you got, Jeff?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you said. I got Minnesota. I
Okay.
think Minnesota somehow
Oof.
they're
They're gonna challenge.
gonna challenge. And
They
I
gonna
got
challenge?
Minnesota. Young Ant's gonna be his coming out party.
28 from Ant this year. I ain't bullshitting. It's gonna go crazy. He's gonna be top 5 in scoring. I got the Nuggets win again. I think
he is.
Yeah.
He is.
I think
Y'all
with
thought I
those
was crazy when I said that.
I think with those 3 players are healthy with Michael Porter Jr., Jokic, and my guy Jamal Murray, that I think they can beat any team.
Yeah.
Almost anyone.
Absolutely
Yeah,
right.
So I'm going
Healthy,
with the Nuggets.
you're right.
Healthy, they're tough out.
And your man's playing well.
Michael Porter Jr.
Bones playing well.
Bones is playing really well. Yeah. He'll be out there for the 6 man. Yeah. Moving on to the Pacific Division. Last year, the Suns won. Weezy, who you got?
Golden State.
Ooh, okay. I see you. What you got, Jeff?
It's not a bad pick. I went Phoenix.
Yeah.
I went Phoenix still, but that's not a bad pick with Golden State though.
Yeah. Considering the way that they lost in that game 7, I think they should be motivated. They should
Should.
returning the majority of your team to 164 games. Just worry about longevity of my man CP.
Yeah.
He might need to do a little sabbatical every now and then, maybe 10 games here. I think Book can hold him down, and then you bubble wrap him until the playoffs, and we're ready to roll.
Yeah.
I got the Suns winning.
Don't care as much about the number one seed as they did last year. They should.
I don't think so.
They shouldn't.
I don't think so. Moving on to the Southwest Division. Last year, the Grizzlies won, Jeff. Who you got winning and why?
Pelicans.
I can see that. I can see that.
Pelicans.
I can see that.
Ja's a superstar.
Yeah, but Zion is already a superstar. And
Steph is a superstar, and he didn't win the division last year. They won a chip.
Zion still hurt?
Nah, he's playing. He back.
He missed a game or two.
He needs some help in the tunnel, though. he looking crazy in the tunnel.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
His body tight.
it's
You gotta
rough, man.
figure it out.
Yeah, it's rough, man. Yeah,
I like that Pels pick, though.
Yeah, I like them, man.
Yeah.
I like them strong in the Western Conference.
I got them boys winning. I said, what, 50
You said
games?
48 50
So,
games.
yeah, nah. So I think Memphis, though. Go ahead. What you got?
Big Memphis.
Big man.
Big Memphis.
Big Memphis.
That's the best. That's the best hoodie. Best Bleacher Report hoodie they
That's
did.
tough.
That might be the best one they've done.
It's going
period.
crazy. Yeah. I got the Grizzlies, man. Super exciting young team. Steven Adams' health. Jaren Jackson Jr. coming back healthy. Still hasn't played yet, but it looks like he's going to be playing soon. Desmond Bain doing push-ups right now.
Yeah,
He's doing push-ups right now.
Right now.
Yeah, so give me the Grizzlies. Eastern Conference Finals. Last year, Celtics versus Heat. Weezy, who you got?
Memphis versus
That's
Toronto.
Huh? Memphis.
I'm sorry. Easterns. Boston. My bad. Boston versus the Bucks.
Jeff.
Bucks, Hawks,
Man, come on, Jeff.
rematch.
The rubber match.
The rematch. Bucks, Hawks.
I have Celtics versus Bucks. Yeah.
And the
Chris
Bucks
Middleton.
Hawks, y'all have nobody to guard Giannis.
Nobody has anybody.
Yeah, it'd be real easy for y'all.
You put John Collins on him, he'd be straight. Yeah, you have
He'll
to
make
put
him
John
work.
Collins. Yeah, you can
It's
make him work.
all we have.
That's all you have.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's big enough. DeAndre Hunter's not going. He gonna go through DeAndre Hunter's chest. Yeah. Moving on to the Western Conference. Moving on to the Western Conference. Last year, the Warriors versus the Mavs. Weezy, who you got?
Memphis versus Golden State.
There you go. All right.
What you got, you?
Shit. I got Memphis. Dallas.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that.
Memphis, Dallas is the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that's crazy. I have Grizzlies versus Warriors. Yeah.
The rematch.
Yeah.
Healthy though.
Healthy
I
though.
hope that's healthy.
Second round rematch. Healthy
I
though.
hope that's healthy. Man.
Healthy though.
Yeah.
Yeah. NBA Finals, Celtics versus Warriors. Weezy, I'm almost scared. What you got, cuz? What you got, cuz? Whew.
Golden State and the Bucks.
Okay.
Niggas nervous.
Yeah, I was nervous, G. What you got, Joe?
Bucks, Grizz. Come on, Joe. What do you mean? Okay. I got Grizz and Mavericks in the
not
Western
bad.
Conference Finals. And Bucks and I said they're gonna be top 3. I said they're gonna win a chip. I'm not a delusional fan.
You are.
I've
You
never
sound
been a
little bit.
delusional fan.
You slick.
I've never
You
been.
slick
I've never been a delusional
They're not
fan.
now making it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
They already made these conference.
They're not making
Trey
it
took
to
them
the
there.
Eastern Conference Finals with this team. The team's not ready for the no.
It's gonna fall their way.
My NBA Finals predictions: Celtics versus Warriors. The rematch.
I don't want to see that.
The rematch.
I don't want to see that.
The rematch.
Man, they gonna get that.
They ain't gonna sweep them.
And that is the NBA season preview show. Oh shit! I'm getting out of here early. I gotta go. Now tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please. I started live. Oh my god! Oh my god! Please rate and subscribe. Please.
You gotta do push-ups now.
Are you okay? Hey, you good? Oh my god! Please rate and subscribe, but more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for.
Yeah.
The camera is always on.
It should have been
That
on.
camera should have been turned.
Cameraman, the revolution be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.